This is a brief video that will explain how to uh, make sense of this Tom's Planner project planning that I have created for JPS books, specifically Chaitanya book, that is our prime project. Just open your browser and type Tom's planner.com/public/JPS books. It asks you for a password. I have given you the password separately. Type that. And then it shows this is a Gantt chart, as you can see, and on the left you find a task outline. The first part of the Chaitanya book project itself is a description of Lord Chaitanya's birth pastimes and his childhood pastimes. The second part is his pastimes as an adolescent, early youth. So anyway, we're looking at this. Take this activity for instance. Each row represents a certain activity here. These are groups of activities which are in bold, and then each one is an activity. Each row represents an activity. This is an activity which this person has to do. A resource stands for a person who needs to do a work. So this work by Vidwan Gauranga is meant to have 7 days, and the work is done. I have used a legend here: yellow to indicate work that needs to be done, blue to indicate work that has already started, and dark pink to indicate work that is completed. So this is Vidwan Gauranga's work for 7 days, and it is over. This is Jagannath Prabhu's work, cut and paste Chaitanya Charitamrita into master text. So this indicates activities, and this indicates persons who's responsible for that. And this is a calendar. This is a scrollable calendar. You can go up, you can down, and you can move this way also. You can click this and scroll to today. Today's date is highlighted. This is work that needs to be done. This is work that is already happening. This is work that's completed. This is not frozen. I keep updating this all the time, because sometimes some of our devotees, they complete the task much ahead of the time that they are expected to complete. Okay, now regarding the work itself, the Chaitanya book work, I must spend some time to explain how we plan to do this. We have divided the Chaitanya book. Chaitanya book is Guru Maharaj's attempt to compile the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in chronological order from 7 different books. These are the books. Chaitanya Charitamrita of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. I have abbreviated it to CC. Chaitanya Bhagavat, CB of Vrindavan Das Thakur. Chaitanya Chandrodaya Nataka. Nataka is a drama. This is a drama written by Kavi Karnapur. CCM. Chaitanya Charita of Murari Gupta. This is Murari Gupta's diary, Murari Gupta Kadcha. Chaitanya Mangal of Lochan Das Thakur. This is a Bengali work which is an expansion. It's a Bengali explanation, paraphrase of this. And Chaitanya Mangal is called CM. Throughout this project I'll refer to it as CM. Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya is by Kavi Karnapur's elder brother Chaitanya Das. Generally it is thought that this book is written by Kavi Karnapur himself, but Prabhupada has pointed out that it is Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's opinion that Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya CCMK is actually the work of Chaitanya Das. Prema Vivarta is a memoir by Lord Chaitanya's associate Jagadananda Pandit PV. Bhaktivinoda Thakur himself presented an outline of Lord Chaitanya's pastimes, and he wrote an English summary of it also. This outline is in Sanskrit, Gauranga Leela Smarana Mangala, and he wrote an English summary of it all. So the task that Guru Maharaj has taken up is to compile the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as presented here and present them in chronological order. Now, Chaitanya Charitamrita follows the chronology. But Chaitanya Bhagavat sometimes does not. Vrindavan Das Thakur sometimes does not do that. This is not unusual. Just like in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, Lord Krishna's pastimes are presented by Srila Shukadeva Goswami. But some of these pastimes are not chronological. The Acharyas point out, Srila Sanatana Goswami has pointed it out. For instance, look at this. After Krishna establishes the city of Dwaraka, then he marries Rukmini. And then immediately after that, Shukadeva Goswami starts describing how Krishna married Satyabhama. Then he married 5 other princesses. Then he married thousands of other queens, thousands of other princesses. Now this is not chronological, because Shukadeva Goswami is in a mood to elaborate on Krishna's conjugal pastimes. He has brought it out here. So this is not uncommon. Likewise, when Vrindavan Das Thakur is describing Lord Chaitanya's pastimes, he spends most of his book describing the Lord's pre-sannyas pastimes, whereas Krishnas Kaviraj Goswami spends most of his book describing Lord Chaitanya's post-sannyas pastimes. So Vrindavan Das Thakur sometimes jumps ahead and then goes back. So everything needs to be presented in a chronological form. So we have taken material from this. We are taking material from this. So our first step is to take English translations of these books, put them in chronological order, and create what I call a master text. So to create a master text. Now for this I use a certain program which is like an outliner, and I take material from these books, from each of these books, and this master text contains a list of pastimes, and our first step is to look for the description found in each of these biographies for that particular pastime. So we collect them. Let us say there's a description of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime of crying and then making the elderly woman, including his mother and her friends, chant Hari Bol, and then he stops crying. Now that is described in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat, and Murari Gupta's biography in Chaitanya Mangal, Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya, and by Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Gauranga Leela Smarana Mangala. To different degrees. Some of them are a few verses. Bhaktivinoda Thakur just spends one verse on this, whereas in Chaitanya Bhagavat he explains it further. When we are creating a master text, there is one section for each pastime. So there will be a section which says Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the holy name, referring to his childhood pastimes, and therein all these pastimes have to be put in. So the first thing that we are doing is taking material from these different books and putting them together into a master text in chronological order. Some of the existing translations are not 100% correct. So uh, we're getting them corrected. Then the next step is to reorder these pastimes in line with the Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is something Guru Maharaj has insisted greatly. He emphasizes this, that we want, our highest authority is Chaitanya Charitamrita, and therefore all these pastimes have to be put in line with the chronology as presented in Chaitanya Charitamrita, unless Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami himself says that he will be making a presentation which is non-chronological. So then within that, these are the different sections inside Janma Leela, birth pastime, and Balya Leela, childhood pastime. This is one pastime, birth, how the Lord was given his name, how he played with Ananta Shesha, how he made everyone chant Krishna's names. And there were two thieves whom the Lord bewildered. The Lord was walking inside his home without anklets, and still sounds of these anklets, these ankle bells, that was heard by Shachi and Jagannath Mishra, the Lord's parents. They also saw footprints which contained the symbols of Lord Vishnu's footprints. The Lord ate clay for which he was chastised by his mother. The Lord showed himself to a Brahmin pilgrim, and so on and so on and so on. So within each pastime section also, we will have material from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavad, Chaitanya Mangal, and all of these books. Now then, the first step is to make sure all these pastimes are put in. But then within each pastime, then second step is to amalgamate them, to make sure that all of them are seamlessly integrated into one consistent description of that pastime. This is important because Guru Maharaj, for his book, he wants to make sure that he doesn't leave out any of the descriptions found in any of these books, and he wants to add his own commentary to it. So in order to ensure that all that material is there, we have done this task of presenting a master text. Ultimately the master text will be made into a Word document. This is one portion of the work. Now coming to this first part of the Chaitanya book. This work was already started by Guru Maharaj in mid 1980s. He had written down, but he had only utilized 3 out of these 8 books. He had utilized Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat, he had utilized Chaitanya Mangal, 3 books, and based on this he had written down something, he had dictated something. So I refer to that as Guru Maharaj's previously written portion. So then these written portions, these need to be divided into sections corresponding to these sections of the master text, and then they have to be reordered, and then the text within that has to be reordered, and then we'll have to look at the master text itself to identify which portions are not found in Guru Maharaj's previous writing. For instance, because Guru Maharaj only chose 3 out of 8 books, we would be having, practically speaking, for every section some material that needs to be added in. So first of all, that material has to be identified for each of these sections, and then that has to be added into Guru Maharaj's writing. And apart from that, for Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Prabhupada have given commentaries. Sometimes Guru Maharaj takes material from these commentaries, but he does want certain remarks made by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati for Chaitanya Charitamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavat to be included in his writing. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, in his edition of Chaitanya Bhagavat and Chaitanya Charitamrita, he presented the original text of Vrindavan Das Thakur and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami grouped under certain headings. So for Chaitanya Charitamrita, let us say Adi Leela chapter 14, he'll give a heading, auspicious invocation, and then afterwards he'll give a heading, uh, the Lord's pastime of crying in order to spread the holy names, and then the verses pertaining to that will be there. Then again he'll give another heading. Guru Maharaj considers these headings to be very significant, so that material will be added in. Apart from that, there is one more. If you look at Chaitanya Charitamrita, let us say we look at Adi Leela chapter 14. This is the Lord's childhood pastimes. This is Prabhupada's translation. Now, sometimes Prabhupada gives material that is found only in the word for word meaning and which is not found in the translation. This becomes clear as you examine further and further. So I have created a system of reordering this material in according to English syntax, so that the meaning of the text as derived from the synonyms is clear. So that material also has to be included. After all that, then we are ready for a layout. Guru Maharaj himself will then decide where to make chapter breaks, and after that we will counter check whatever has been produced so far against the original master text in the original Sanskrit or Bengali. If there are mistakes, we will correct it. Then we will do Sanskrit and Bengali editing, which means putting in diacritical markings where they need to be placed. Then they will be proofread, and then afterwards the entire text will be read out to Guru Maharaj, and after he approves, that portion is ready. We also want to make sure that there are some paintings. This is something that we are thinking of how to do it. We are thinking of first of all having them sketched, and then afterwards colored by someone, some other devotee. Now once that is done, this portion is over. Of course, it is Guru Maharaj who will decide what constitutes one printed volume and what doesn't. But I have grouped together birth and childhood pastimes together because Guru Maharaj has already done some written work on it. Now after that, since last year, Guru Maharaj started dictating. So the process for this is dealing with the second part of Chaitanya book is similar to how we dealt with for the first part, except that now we have to get Guru Maharaj's dictations transcribed. Already some transcriptions have been done, and then they've been proofread against the original dictations, have been edited, and again we need to subject them to the same procedure. We need to ensure that the material from the transcripts are comprehensive, and any further material from the master text that doesn't feature within Guru Maharaj's transcription has to be identified, and then they need to be added, and then we need to prepare the text for layout, and then afterwards show to Guru Maharaj. As you can see, this is not complete. I have to further add subtasks here, assign devotees who will do. Sometimes I change. Sometimes devotees are not able to do work because they have other commitments, so then I'll have to change. So this is something that I'll keep on updating all the time. Corresponding to each activity, you will find a plot. Like for instance, if you look at the first part, dividing all of the writing into sections corresponding to master text sections. This is meant to be done by me, and I've estimated that this will take 7 days, and it's going to start from 21st of August until the 27th of August. So you can see that different devotees have tasks timed differently. Now you can find out who is meant to do what when by clicking this. This is a filter button. You click that and then you have this filter dialog that comes up, and then you can type, let us say you want to find out Padma Sundari Mataji, and then immediately it shows here. These are headings. Headings are always in bold. Headings don't contain any information themselves, but they do indicate that there are activities under them. So these are all Padma Sundari Mataji's tasks. She usually works faster than whatever time is allotted to her. This is mine. These are all mine. Okay, I'll open this since this is just a heading. These are my tasks. Of course, there are other things. This refers to, this yellow refers to activity that needs to be done. So you can also search just for activity which have already been done. For instance, if you select this, this shows you all work that has already completed so far, whereas blue refers to activities which are currently going on. So these are activities that are currently going on. You can also filter and find out what activities are happening today. These are activities happening today. This date is in orange. This indicates today. This is today. Actually, I already started this work. I should convert this into blue. She's also started this work, Rasapriya Gopika Mataji. I should convert that into blue. This work should be postponed to today. I will need to do that. So as you can see, that this is something that I keep updating all the time. You can close the filter and then you get to see everything again. So that's just an overview of how I present material about the Chaitanya book here. Apart from this Chaitanya book, Guru Maharaj also has two other projects. One is his memories of Srila Prabhupada. In a few days time you will find some material about that here. Again, I'll be assigning devotees, and that will be again under orange. That will be another section. Then there is a book on holy places connected to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates in Bengal, the Greater Bengal. That includes Bangladesh, West Bengal, and a few portions of Orissa, Bihar in India. So that will also come up here. So Guru Maharaj's idea is all of this will keep all of us busy in Krishna consciousness. I must extend my heartfelt gratitude and thanks for each and every member of this Guru Maharaj JPS book publication team. Thank you very much. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact me at my email address. I'm also on WhatsApp. Sometimes in order to explain a task I need to get on Skype, and through screen sharing I need to actually explain what needs to be done. So sometimes I'll request you to come on Skype if I need to clarify. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.